Jaguar's compact executive, the XE, may have stolen all the headlines, but the second generation XF deserves its share of attention. It's just as good looking as its little brother, and it makes a very sensible business car.
The elegant but purposeful styling may be what grabs you, but it's the XF low emissions and keen whole life costs that will appeal most to business users.
The 163 horsepower diesel manual doesn't quite duck under the 100 grams a kilometre barrier, but even so, its CO2 emissions are among the lowest of any large executive saloon at 104 grams a kilometre. That's beaten by the new Mercedes-Benz E-Class, but only just.
Change to an auto, go for one of the more powerful engine options, or choose a four-wheel drive version, and emissions increase, but they remain very competitive with key rivals. Residual values are very healthy too, which helps give the XF lower cost per mile figures than its main German opponents.
We've been driving the 180 horsepower Auto, which emits 114 grams a kilometre, putting the car in the 22% benefit in kind tax bracket for 2016-17. Both the 163 and 180 horsepower engines are the same as those you'll find in the smaller XE, but Jaguar has done a better job of keeping them quiet in the XF. Engine noise doesn't become obtrusive, and wind and road noise levels are low enough for peaceful motorway journeys.
There's enough punch for determined overtaking too, and the 8-speed gearbox shifts smoothly to make the most of the engine's 317 pounds-feet of torque. There are paddles behind the steering wheel, so the driver can swap ratios for themselves if preferred. Head on to twistier roads and you can really appreciate the XF to the full. The steering is fluent and precise, and there's a balance and composure to everything the Jag does. Jaguar's engineers have worked their magic with the XF suspension, delivering a rewarding drive and ride comfort.
Inside, there's more space in the second generation XF than in the original. That's particularly noticeable in the back of the car, where there's more rear legroom. But although the car is well made, it doesn't live up to the standard of finish set by the new Mercedes-Benz E-Class.
Boot space is healthy, with a capacity of 540 litres. That matches the boot space of the E-Class and is 20 litres more than a BMW 5 Series offers.
You expect a Jaguar to look good and to appeal from the driver's seat, but the XF also makes sense when you look at company car tax and whole life costs. When a car looks this good, drives this well, and the sums add up, there's really very little to complain about.